Hi guys, welcome to Kingshot. My name is Heimdall, and today we are going to talk about resident health and happiness. As you can see, all of my residents are currently healthy and at work, and I have 4 extra residents at home resting. There are several different things you can do to keep your residents from getting sick and dying. The first and easiest, this should be done when you very first start the game, is go into your kitchen and click on one of your stoves. Next to production, click on the yellow box with the white lines and change the selection that you are feeding your people. I recommend the deluxe feast, and while it costs the most, it does keep them fullest longest. The one thing you need to remember is that early on in the game, when you are rapidly doing upgrades around your city, if you completely deplete your food stock, the kitchen will automatically revert your troops back to being fed. Revert your residents back to being fed sawdust bread. This can be changed at any time, but it is something to be aware of because if it reverts back, your residents will start getting sick again. The next thing to do to reduce the risk of them getting sick or dying is going to be to equally level up your buildings. In the beginning of the game, your first instinct may be to level up your mine, quarry, and mills as fast as possible to increase resource production, or it may be even to upgrade your stable, range, or barracks so that you can be better in battle. However, leveling these up too rapidly and not leveling up your houses, your clinic, and your kitchen will cause your residents to become overworked and die. The next way we are going to talk about is going to be through decrees. Look at the set of scales above my mail tab. You'll notice that I do not have the red tab right here above my set of scales. To turn that off, you can go into each decree individually. In the top right corner, you can click that bell and turn the notification off. You can do it for each individual decree, and then you will not have the red dot on the main page. Urgent mobilization forces residents at all work sites to work for 48 hours resident time, which is minus 10 mood for all residents. Just so you know, resident time, 1 minute is 1 hour, so 24 minutes is a day for the resident time. Comprehensive care heals all sick residents in the town. Even though I have always gotten sick and dying resident notifications throughout the time I've played the game, I have never had enough residents sick or dying in my town at one time across all 3 accounts to actually be able to use this decree. But it's here. Productivity Day is 100% output across all resource work sites for 24 hours resident time, so 48 minutes, and that's minus 10 mood for all residents. Rush Job gives 5 days worth of resources from all work sites resident time. So to calculate what that would be, you can go out to your main page, click on the clock that is clicking up next to your profile, and that'll bring up the schedule and the resource production. Right now, my resource production for wood is 7.8 thousand per minute. So I would multiply 7.8 times 24 minutes, which is one resident day, and then multiply that times 5, and that would be the resource bonus that we would get for using Rush Job. Double time accelerates new building construction by 20% in the next 5 minutes. This is something you definitely want to use before you start long upgrades like the embassy, the HQ, and some of the later level barracks and tech upgrades. Tech building upgrade. The last decree is festivities. This can be activated once every 24 hours, and essentially what it is for 24 minutes a day, the residents do not do anything, and this increases their production and productivity throughout the rest of the 24 hours, and it also keeps their happiness level up. The last way we're going to talk about today is through the message board or the suggestion box. This is the sign directly in front of your castle. If you click on suggestion box, you'll have 2 different tabs, letter and SOS. In SOS, your people in the town will write you letters complaining about different things, and how you reply will decide whether or not you get more or less happiness from your residents. In letters, you have individual reports for approval and dissatisfaction from each resident. Some of them, like this one here, is just somebody who is complaining. However, some of them will have, let me find one, this blue arrow next to it. If you click on the blue arrow, it'll quit jumping from me. 1 second. It will take you to where you need to go to upgrade whatever it is that your resident is complaining about. This will change his thumb down to a thumb up and will improve the overall satisfaction rating, which increases the amount of gold and contentment you get each day. All right, guys, that's it for resident health and happiness for today. Thanks for listening. Please feel free to ask any questions. Give me a like and a follow so we can get this information out there. Thanks a lot, and we'll do it again soon.